Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made. And to you, your guides, my guides, full energies. Yeah, absolutely gloomy, rainy day again today. So I've got lights set up everywhere. So hopefully the light works a little bit better today. Worimi, Worimi. I did have one of my lovely viewers suggest that I say Worimi. Had a little chat to Naren because he's one of my First Nations guides and he was entirely comfortable with Worimi. For whatever reason, he prefers Worimi. So thank you for the suggestion. I did look up the pronunciation and it was telling me Worimi, but I go with what I'm told. So for those that are new, yeah, welcome. These are my two guides. Meister. Meister is a Gaelic Celt. Well, he was on this plane. He was a Gaelic Celt tribal leader and a warrior who was around the times when the Romans were invading the UK, so a couple of thousand years ago, and he passed while he was defending his tribe. And Naren, who lived to a fabulous ripe old age, he is Australian First Nations, and on this plane was a tribal leader and elder. And Naren is Worimi. He is Worimi from this area. It is Worimi for uncle, which is a term of respect for Australian First Nation elders. Yeah, Meister, if you see him, his beard, hair, leathers, sword, shield, you name it, is how I picture him. Naren is just as powerful looking, but he has a wooden staff and a loincloth. But whole cripes, he's just as powerful looking. White beard. Yeah, love my boys. Love my boys. Danny Shea has told me I've got another one coming through, so I'm interested to find out who that is. And I will later today. Danny's also asked me to have a look. He's got a feeling about one of his shaman guides being from this part of the world, and he's asked me to see if I can add a little bit more information on them. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, enough burbling, entertainment only. I'm going to have a look first up in regards to the Supreme Court of the United States. Now, I do have New Zealand down for its elections, but I'm going to leave that a little bit longer because their election isn't until October. Israel and the Palestinians on the West Bank, a lot of trauma going on there at the moment. I have read on this particular conflict before. If you put Israel or Palestine or something like that in the search engine, I'm sure you'll find it was several months ago. Might have another look, but I'll wait till things settle a little bit. Very, just find it very disturbing all round. Okay, I'm going to have a look at the SCOTUS in regards to the fake LGBTQI case. If you're not up with it, the Supreme Court voted that business owners have the right to refuse service to people who are LGBTQI. However, the case that was brought for them was a theoretical case by someone who was claiming that they had been asked to make a wedding website for a gay couple, and it turns out that that was not. Oh, sorry, that was not true. Sorry, I'm just really getting hair on end. That was not true. And in fact, the guy whose image and was used in this fake claim of the website had been married for 15 years happily to his female wife. And they even have a child. So I want to see where that's going to go as well. As I split the deck to start shuffling and using my uh, Golden Universal Tarot, I did get certain justices going down. So I have read on the Supreme Court many times. I do see Clarence Thomas. I thought he would be gone by now, but I think what's happened is his I'm going to say illegalities have been overshadowed by what's happening with the all the court cases coming out with Trump. So there is only so much work that the DOJ can do in one day, and it feels like they've just been distracted by all this Trump stuff that's coming out. So, well, not distracted, it's just their attention's been turned, but they will get back to Thomas. I have also seen Thomas will go, Kavanaugh will be investigated and go, but probably next year. And I have seen a third judge go. I thought it was Roberts stepping down because he's just had a gutful of it all. But some other readers have seen that it may be Alito. So I'm not sure about that third one, but I definitely do know that two will be going by the end of next year, is what I'm feeling. Oh yeah, that's the well. We've had they're doing some tree trimming out the front, so I do apologise about the noise there. I'm hoping it's not too bad. Okay, let's have a quick look at the fake LGBTQI case that was brought in front of the SCOTUS. Is that going to be challenged? Is that going to be challenged? Is that going to be challenged? The fake case, is that going to be challenged? Sorry about the loud noise, I do apologise. If I'd known it was coming, I would have held off reading for a bit. The fake court case, will it be challenged? Money involved, legacy, old white dudes. Let's have a look. Is this court case going to be challenged? Oh, okay. What I'm getting is that it is going to be challenged by the man whose image was used. Okay. Right. Come on down. Let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah. The lies, the deceit, the abuse of power. This court case, is it going to be challenged? Bloody oath it is. Excuse my Aussiness. Yeah. And it's going to be challenged because it was an abuse of power. That's what I'm getting there. Because it was a theoretical case using false information. Oh, just, ugh, and walking away. Having to walk away from it is what I'm getting. So walk it back is what I'm getting there. Okay, let's see where this goes. Foundation. Lie, 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 lie. Let me lie, 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 lie. Yeah. In the past, unity of diversity. This is very much about people coming together. Oh, look, be honest, 80% of the population couldn't give a rat's poo bear, a rat's backside about what your gender orientation is. So this is diversity coming together. Diversity coming together. Yeah, this court case, if you look at the through line, so is it going to be challenged? It's yeah, abuse of power, the lies, having to walk it back, uh, and it literally in the face of truth having downfall. I'm talking about the case here, I'm not talking about the SCOTUS, but I'm going to go yes, very much so. Immediate future, infighting, abuse, beating each other up, um, beating each other up over the message. Okay, thank you. I'm being told that the ones that bought the case are going to find themselves really under attack in regards to this. Here we have externally, we have the Supreme Court, the Hierophant. Internally, the birth of something new coming forward, new information, something significant coming forward, and I think the fact that it's a fake case. Hopes and fears, the past, naivety, outcome. Okay, I very rarely call this the victory card, but I'm talking about, is the case going to be overturned? And I'm getting that's a big fat yes. Big fat yes, as it comes under the scrutiny of the justice. Crossroads moment in regards to the message that's being put out there. What have we got here? Waiting for the ship to come in. Let's see where this goes. DOJ. Interesting. Under the scrutiny of the DOJ about where money has come from. This is getting a bit dark here. as in, I think we're getting off the case here. But this is going to be all formed part of it. So I'm seeing victory for this case being overturned as justice is brought to bear. You'll notice there's a few in the SCOTUS, Kavanagh being one example, Coney Barrett being another, where they have started voting differently on certain topics to try and fly under the radar. Yeah, we've got a bringing forth of moderation, bringing forth the message of moderation, which is going to cause the SCOTUS to retreat in regards to this. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting that it is going to be overturned. I just might have a really quick look to see. They're going to walk it back, is what I'm getting. It may not be straight away. Timing is just about impossible. We do try, us readers do try with timing, but there is no calendar. There is no clock in the spirit world, so we do struggle with timing. But I'm getting the case is going to be overturned, and it's going to be walked back. But I just have a look. Will the guy, the dude whose photo was used, whose image was used, whose name was used, Wheel of Fortune, having to defend the misbalance of power. I'm getting this is in regards because I was thinking about the one that made the website. Okay, but I want to have a look to see whether the guy whose name and image was used in this court case will sue the web designer or bring a case against the web designer. I'm like, really? Just, I don't even know if he knows the web designer. I think he just thought he was going to. Okay, thank you. I don't think the web designer thought it was going to get as far as SCOTUS. Okay. Oh man, they're back in bricks. Okay, come on down, let's have a look. Signifier card, yeah. Yes, 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 he's going to bring a case against them. And I think this is part of it being overturned. Do I need to go any further? Huge truth coming forward, big step coming forward. Yes, yes. foundation of this reading, yeah, the ending of a cycle, but also the family. It's my voter card as well. But foundation. Okay, yes. It's well, again, it's a yes card, but he's going to do so for his family. To clear, I'm going to say to clear his name, which is something really, why would he need to? In the past, celebration, circles of support. Thank you, circles of support. Okay. I'm going to put it out there that his wife is supporting him, and there's also a third party there as well, supporting him emotionally to do this. Crowning the reading, yep, just the judges, a judge, a court case being brought forward. I think it's going to be brought forward very quickly, near future, externally, about the abuse of power, the lies, the deceit, the betrayal, all that sort of energy internally. Yeah, he's going to. This is bringing it to an end, which is going to bring about. It is also my authentic reform card. Okay, thank you. I've just been told that it's going to expose the SCOTUS and bring about significant change to the SCOTUS, being trampled underfoot, the abuse of power. It's going to bring an ending to the abuse of power by the SCOTUS is what I'm getting, where they're going to have to walk this case back. And it is a karmic moment for them. This case is more significant. I'm just being told it is more significant than we realize, because it is going to expose the abuse of power by the Supreme Court and how easily it can be abused. This is a karmic moment for the Supreme Court, and it is going to really show their moral corruption, possibly also some financial corruption as well. I really getting it. And the truth restricting. There's more coming out of this than you realise. Yeah, there is more coming out of this than we realise yet. There's still something to be exposed about the Supreme Court, those on the Supreme Court. Here's my Jack Smith card. Now, we know that Jack Smith isn't doing it all. This is very much about his team. But here he is. And boy, doesn't it look like Jack Smith bringing the truth, bringing this sort of truth about this Emperor energy, the my way or the highway, Emperor energy, and bombshell coming forward. Bombshell coming forward that will bring justice for the American people. Justice, investigation. This went somewhere where I didn't expect it. Reaping what they sow with the money and downfall. This court case is going to go somewhere that I did not expect. We have been forced to retreat, being wounded. The DOJ bringing to the surface the secrets, exposing the seedy underbelly. A crossroads moment in regards to the Supreme Court, where they're going to be viewed from a different point of view. There's also going to be, they're going to be seen differently, but they're also going to be stopped. Some of them are going to be stopped. loss in the face of the secrets that they're trying to hold on to, financial secrets. They're going to find themselves entrapped by some messaging that has been put out there. This case is bigger than you know, actually. New starts, but also their foolishness. Their foolishness is going to be fully exposed, a collective awakening, an inevitable ending. That they are real. There's some of them that are really, they know they're going to be really anxious because here we have the new start. An emotional overwhelming that's going to bring about a new start. I could keep going because, as usual, the boys with those cards keep going. I went a bit longer than I expected, but this is going to be a lot. I'm getting that this particular case is going to be a tipping point in regards to the power of the SCOTUS and the investigations. Watch this space. Thank you for joining me. Love to you all. Take care.